Good afternoon. Just check whether my voice is audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in second section, so as we have seen, so let the students will join. Let's discuss what we have seen. So first section was related to statics. Second is related to dynamics. In which sixth chapter we have seen, where what was the name? Kinematics of the particle. So we will see EM. So let the students will join. I will quickly recap what we have seen. So statics and dynamics. So as we know, so this one is statics and another one is dynamics. Okay, so in which again, so 1 to almost 3 chapters. Fourth one was different, CGMI. It was different. Okay, in dynamics again, sixth chapter was kinematics. What does it mean by kinematics? We have seen
without considering force.
without considering forces, where we have applied 3 equations which are famously known as V is equal to U plus AT, S is equal to UT plus 1 half
UT plus 1
AT square, and V square is equal to
U square plus 5
twice AS or 2AS, like this. Kinematics, sixth chapter. Seventh we have seen famously again, though the name was kinetics of particle. Though the name of that chapter is kinetics, not seventh, sorry, it was a fifth. This was fifth, kinematics, and this one is sixth, kinetics of particle. Kinetics of particle. Kinetics means what? What we have seen? Kinetics is nothing but
Consideration of force.
means cause of motion we have considered, means force we have considered in kinetics. What was the force which caused the motion of the body? That we are going to see in kinetics, chapter number 6 and 7. Means force. In both the cases we are going to study force or cause of motion, that is force we are going to study. So actually this sixth chapter, whatever we have seen, nothing is there apart from D'Alembert's principle. What is D'Alembert's principle?
F minus MA is equal to 0.
F minus MA is equal to 0. Actually, this equation is used to convert dynamic problem into static problem. So this equation, actually, these are the 2 methods. So these are the 2 methods which are this. These are the 2 methods. One is D'Alembert's principle. D'Alembert's principle is used. D'Alembert's principle. This is one. And another one is second. Today we are going to see, that is work energy method. These are the 2 methods. Work energy method. These are the 2 methods or equations which are used to convert dynamic problem into static. Dynamic problem into static. Okay, these are the 2 methods which we are going to study in chapter number 6 and 7. D'Alembert's principle famously, so we have discussed in morning also. Sorry, F minus MA. F minus MA is equal to 0, where F is forces which is applied on the body. So this, and today we are going to see this. So what are these 2 methods? D'Alembert's principle and work energy method or work energy equation. It is a method to convert. Why it is used? If a question may arise in, if it is asked a question something like this, why D'Alembert's principle and one work energy method is used? So what should be your answer? D'Alembert's principle and work energy method, why it is used, or what is the importance of D'Alembert's principle and work energy method? What you will say?
To convert the dynamic problem into static problem.
To convert dynamic problem into static problem. And how we are converting into dynamic by using D'Alembert's principle, F minus ma is equal to 0. And today we will see work energy method. Again, it is very simple how to convert. So again, one more extra thing. So I will tell here. So D'Alembert's principle is mainly used to find acceleration. Mainly it is used to find acceleration. On the other hand, work energy method is used to find velocity and displacement, that we will discuss. It is mainly used for this, to find velocity and displacement, and D'Alembert's principle to find the acceleration, which is here, acceleration. So F minus ma is equal to 0. And in both cases, these are the types of which sub-branch of mechanics, kinetics or kinematics, D'Alembert's principle and work energy method.
Kinetics.
These are the sub branches of kinetics, means in both cases we are going to consider cause of motion, that is force. Okay, force will be considered, that we are going to study now. So it is very simple. Again, it is very simple. We will see. Basic terminology is there. Basic terminology. After that, let us see. This is the syllabus. Again, whatever syllabus you are observing on the screen, black color the syllabus is there right now for us. And whatever red color you are observing, so if you are going to prepare for some competitive exams, you might be knowing, in that case this is important. Red color the syllabus also, impulse, momentum method, collision, impact, central, eccentric, whatever, all these things. But as far as due to this pandemic situation, what was the decision is taken by the university to reduce the syllabus, only this black color the syllabus or black font, the structure which is having black font, it is there in our syllabus. So these terms are very familiar with us: potential energy, kinetic energy of linear motion and rotation. So potential energy and kinetic energy, very basic terminology. Before that, what is energy? That is also very basic, that we are going to see principle of conservation of energy. And most important from this chapter, what the way I have told in last chapter, D'Alembert's principle is most important. And here, work energy equation, this equation is most important, that we are going to see in this chapter. It is there. This is the core part, work energy equation. What was the core part in earlier chapter? D'Alembert's principle. Either we can say F minus ma is equal to 0, then we can resolve the forces. So in case of lift is either it is moving over only upward or downward. That's why here in case of lift, only summation Fy is equal to 0. Likewise, if particular car is moving in horizontal direction, summation Fx is equal to 0. Like this, you can consider. But now in this chapter, what is important? Only work energy equation. That is the important thing, nothing else. Now, coming back to core syllabus. So work. So as we know, what is work and energy? That terms are discussed here first. It is defined as the product of. So are you knowing but how work is defined in case of in case of force and displacement? So you can read it is defined as the product of the force and the distance moved in the direction of the force. Means you might be knowing what is the formula for W is equal to, if you will say W is the work done. What is the formula? Work done is equal to
Force into displacement.
Displacement.
F into D, or we are saying Fs. W is equal to Fs, like this we are saying. W is equal to Fs, force into displacement, that is the formula. In case of work done by a force, if force is inclined, force always it is not, what we can say, always it is not possible. If force is applied in horizontal direction, something like this. So it is always, it is not possible that particular object will move in applied force. It may not be possible. So in following figure, what it is shown, there is an object at point A, and 4 different forces are applied to object which is placed at A: P1, P2, P3, and P4. So P1 is horizontal force towards left hand side, P4 at an angle of theta, P3 is perpendicular, vertical I will say. It is vertical, and P2 force is towards left hand side. So if you will see force here, force and its work done. So as with the definition we have seen, force into distance, moved in the direction of force. So P1. So after application of these many forces, that object moved from place A to B, like this, force A to B. Then work done by P1 force will be force into displacement is S. So here displacement is given S. So P1 S. Then for P2, work done by P2 force. So what will be that? P2 into minus S. Why it is minus? Because object is displaced in opposite direction. Though the force is applied towards left, object is moved towards right hand side. That's why minus work done. Then P3. So if you will see P cos theta. So what will be the cos theta value of theta in case of this? If at all object is moving from A to B, theta will be, what will be the value of theta?
90.
And cos 90 will be
0.
0. So automatically work done by this P3 force is 0. Means a perpendicular force is there. So work done, and if object will move in perpendicular direction, then work done is 0. Multiple choice question. Multiple choice question. Two questions can be possible here. If object will move in opposite direction, exactly opposite, P2 force is towards left hand side, still object is moving towards right hand side, work done is negative. Two cases, work done is negative, and force is applied and object will move in perpendicular direction. What will be the work done by that force? A particular force is applied at a certain point, but object is moved or displaced in perpendicular direction. So this angle is 90 degree. So what will be the work done by that particular force?
0.
0.
0.
It will be 0. So you can observe here, it is 0. And if particular force is at certain angle theta, then that work done will be P4 into S cos theta, means angle theta is given. So from the definition of work done, W is equal to Fs. It is obvious that unit of work will be what? Unit of work will be multiplication of unit of force, multiplication of unit of force and unit of displacement, like this. Hence unit of work is Newton meter. Hence unit of work is Newton meter. Also 1 Newton of work done is nothing but 1 joule. You might be knowing this, 1 joule. And how we can say, how we can define 1 joule of work done is amount of work done by 1 Newton of force when the particle or body moves in 1 meter in the direction of that force. When that it is going to move in the direction of that force, then only we can say that particular force has did work. So these things are very basic, you have studied already. So here conclusion is what of this slide? W is equal to Fs, force into displacement. So that is the conclusion of work done or work. Energy, this is also basic terminology. It is defined as capacity to do work. If particular body is having capacity to do work, means it is a energetic body, or we can say that it is having energy. There are many forms of energy like heat energy, mechanical energy, electrical energy, and chemical energy. Okay. In engineering mechanics, in our subject, there are many forms like heat, mechanical, electrical, chemical, many more, people will say. But as far as our subject is concerned, we are interested in mechanical energy. Further, this energy, mechanical energy, is classified into potential energy and kinetic energy. So these forms or these types you might be knowing very well. Which are they? These forms also you might be knowing very well. Which are they? Potential energy and kinetic energy. Okay. So potential energy is the capacity to do work due to position of the body. Whether you are knowing the definition of potential energy? Potential energy is the capacity to do work due to position of the body. Are you listening?
Yes, sir.
So will you tell any example of potential energy?
Water stored in dam.
Very good. Water stored in the dam is having which energy?
Potential energy.
Potential.
Which having potential energy. Very good. On the other hand, a body of weight W. So here it is same is given. A body of weight W held at height h, which possesses, we know, maybe in your physics you might have heard of this, potential energy equal to mgh. Mgh, like this, but here it is said wh. So mg is nothing but
W.
W. So WH. So in case of here now we are going to say it is a WH. A body of weight W held at a height of H possesses an energy of WH. Kinetic energy is the capacity. Now this one is first potential energy. Now kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the capacity to do work. Due to what? Kinetic energy due to motion.
Motion.
Due to motion of the body. Very simple. So kinetic energy we know formula 1/2 mv square. Same is here. Kinetic energy nothing but 1/2 mv square. Again we know the value. What was the value? In case of our mechanics we are taking
W upon G.
W is equal to mg. Therefore m is equal to
W upon G.
W upon G.
So here it will become W upon G V square. So same is here. So kinetic energy is 1/2 into W by G V square, like this. So this is kinetic energy and potential energy. So again it is basic only. So nothing new in this. Energy. Then power. What do you understand by power? It is defined as the rate change of doing the work. Okay, as simple as this. Unit of power is what?
Watt.
Rate change of doing
Watt.
work means what?
W upon T.
Very good. W upon
T.
very good. W upon T means we can say here P is equal to what we can say. P is equal to W upon T. What is the unit of work we have seen just now?
Joule.
Joule. And what is the unit of time?
Second.
Second. And it is this is known. It is known as
Watt.
it is known as watt. Unit of power is watt and defined as 1 joule of work. 1 joule of work done in 1 second. 1 second, 1 joule. Whatever work will be, whatever power will be there, it will be called as 1 watt. In practice, kilowatt is the commonly used. So it is again basic. Kilowatt is commonly used unit which is equal to the 1000 watts. Hence horsepower HP you might be knowing. HP. So famously this relation you might be knowing, but now here clearly it is mentioned 746 watt. Actually approximately we are taking 1 HP is equal to 746, more accurate. So in metric 1 HP is equal to 735.5 and 1 BHP. MHP and BHP is taken as 745.8. So approximately we are taking as a, so whether you are knowing this 746 watt. So like this. It is a power. Again it is basic terminology. Work, energy and power. So just these are the basic terms which are related to work, energy and power. Now coming back to this most important thing, work energy equation. So now here derivation etc. it is not there in the syllabus. So directly we have to see which is the work energy equation. So what is the statement? Can anybody read? Let me check your presence. We will ask randomly. Nikita, roll number 7. Will you read the statement? Work energy equation.
It states that one system of force acting on body during
Displacement is equal to
energy of the body during the same system.
okay. Poor network. You might be having poor network. Your voice is not audible. Let me check next one. Suraj Karande, 31. Karande. Suraj Karande. Sandhya Rani Maske.
Yes, sir.
Will you read?
Yes, sir. It states that the work done by system of forces acting on a body during a displacement is equal to the change in kinetic energy of the body during the same displacement.
during
Work
the
done is equal to same displacement. Work done is equal to final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy.
Okay. So actually first one is the statement. It states that work done by a system of forces acting on a body during a displacement. So here what it is considered here, considered here. A body is at A initially. A particular body is at A. It is at A, and these forces are acting on the body, and weight of the body is W. Weight of the body is W, and these forces are acting. F1, F2, F3, and F4. These many forces are acting, and that particular body is displaced from distance S. We can say S is the displacement. Then S is the displacement. What this work energy equation or statement says: work done by a system of forces, whatever the number of forces are acting on the body during the displacement, is equal to the change in kinetic energy. Change in kinetic energy of the body. So it will say initial kinetic energy of the body is, initial velocity is U. Initial velocity is U, and final velocity is V. It will say final velocity is V. Then how the work done of the body is given? So work done, so here it is formula. Work done by the system of forces is equal to, so if I will say here right now, so W is equal to final kinetic energy. How we are writing kinetic energy in terms of, what is the formula for kinetic energy?
PM V square.
1/2 mv square, but instead of mass, weight is given. So what I should write here?
W upon G.
W upon G V square. It will be final minus initial kinetic energy. If initial velocity is U, so what will be the work done?
U square.
Into U square. So common terms. Now on the other hand, we have seen how the work done is given. What is the formula for work done in terms of force and displacement?
Force into
Force into displacement.
Force into displacement. So if I will write here, force into displacement is equal to, if I will take this term as a common, 1/2 into W upon G into bracket, what will remain?
square minus U
V
square.
square minus U square.
U square.
V square minus U square. This is the equation. By using this equation only, we should, this equation will be used to convert dynamic problem into static problem. Work done is equal to, work done by the system of forces is equal to change in kinetic energy. Final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. Force into displacement is equal to 1/2 into W upon G V square minus U square. What the way we have seen? D'Alembert's principle, simple. F minus ma is equal to 0. Similarly, here this equation we have to remember. Force into displacement is equal to 1/2 into W upon G V square minus U square. So once again I will repeat. So there are two methods to convert static problem into dynamic problem. So here I will write. There are two methods to convert, opposite I have told. There are two methods to convert dynamic problem into static problem. Which are they? First one is D'Alembert principle. First one is D'Alembert's principle. What is its equation? D'Alembert's principle? F minus ma is equal to 0. Second method today we are going to see, or we are studying right now, that is work
energy method.
Work energy method. What is its equation? Work energy method. F into S, that is work done, is equal to 1/2 W upon G into V square minus U square. So this work energy method is mainly used to find what I have told right now. Mainly it is used to find velocity. Either it may be initial or final. Velocity and displacement. Velocity and displacement. And this D'Alembert's principle, mainly it is used to find acceleration. So this is very simple to understand. So this is the work energy method, or we can say work energy equation. Work done, if you will remember, work done by the system of forces is equal to change in kinetic energy. Directly you write the equation because you know how work done is given. So work done is equal to force into displacement and change in kinetic energy. Final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. So equation will become force into displacement is equal to 1/2 W upon G into V square minus U square, which is used to find velocity and displacement. And D'Alembert's principle, what we have discussed a lot many times. F minus ma is equal to 0, which is used to find acceleration,
Acceleration.
because there is acceleration. In that equation, acceleration is here. Here there is acceleration and velocity. So this particular thing falls under velocity, and displacement is here. So it is used. Either velocities will be given, you are supposed to find displacement, or displacement will be given, you are supposed to find velocity. And in D'Alembert's principle, mainly it is used to find acceleration. So these are the two methods. These are the two methods. Okay. And what is the use of these two methods? What is the
To
use of?
convert dynamics into static.
Very good. To convert dynamic problem into static problem. And thereafter you can then resolve the forces, apply the equations of equilibrium, etc. to convert dynamic problem into static problem. So these are the two methods. Out of that, simple method is work energy method. Okay, have you understood? Have you understood what is the work energy equation? Work done
Yes,
is equal,
Sir.
work done is equal to change in kinetic energy. It is as simple as this. Work done by whom? System of forces. Change in kinetic energy, how to find? Final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. While calculating final kinetic energy, we should use final velocity. While calculating initial kinetic energy, we should use initial velocity. It is as simple as this. Have you noted down this? Most important. This is the core part of this chapter. Nothing else. Have you noted down? Have you noted down? Either you should yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next. Can anybody read now? Very simple problem. Who will read? Now using this only work energy method, we have to solve problem. Who will read this? Again, I will check. Varshali 44. Ingale 44. 44. 47. Ganesh Lamkani. Few students are only giving responses. Others, what they are doing, I don't know. Pete, Shubham, 58.
Yes, sir.
Will you read the problem loudly?
Yes, sir.
Ha.
A car moving on a straight level road skidded for a total distance of 60 meters after the brakes were applied.
Ha.
Determine the speed of car just before the brakes were applied. If the coefficient of friction between the car tires and the road is 0.4, take G is equal to 9.80.
Meter per second square. Thank you. So just read the problem and let me know what you understand from this. A car is moving on the straight level road. There is a one straight level road on which car is moving for a total distance of how much?
16 meters.
60 meters.
60 meters after the brakes were
Brake
applied.
apply.
So determine the speed of the car just before the brakes were applied. If the coefficient of friction between the car tires and the road is 0.4. So just read once again. Let us see what you understand from this. Or can somebody explain this? There is one straight road, something like this we can say. Okay, one car. So I will draw something like this. Let it be our car. Rectangular car is moving. The car is moving with a straight level road. Skidded. Skidded means what?
Gasarne.
Gasarne. Why that car was skid?
Due to brake
Because of suddenly applying the brakes.
Yes, because brakes were applied. That's why car was skidded. For what distance it was skidded?
16
60
meters.
60
60
meters.
meter. So shall I write what will be 60 here?
U.
Displacement.
U. Who is saying U?
Displacement.
Displacement.
Yes.
U कसं काय हो? It will be displacement. No, it is skidded for a distance of 60 meter. S is equal to
60 meters.
60 meter. Now you give attention morely. So I will ask two questions here. Firstly, what it is asked in this problem? काय विचारलंय सांगा पहिलं. What it is asked? Determine the
Speed of the car.
speed of the car. But what type of that speed? Just
Just
For
the brake.
Brakes were applied.
just before brakes were applied. Means which type of speed now or velocity?
Initial speed.
Initial, sir.
Initial velocity.
If it is initial, then what is the final velocity? The initial
Zero.
Zero.
Final.
Final
Zero.
velocity zero.
Zero.
Very good. Final velocity is 0. Why? Those who are not understanding, because brakes are applied to the car. So final velocity will be, here I will write V. V is equal to, and what we are supposed to calculate? Initial velocity equal to how much? That is U. We are supposed to calculate. Next one, what it is given? Still
Coefficient of
Coefficient of
Coefficient of friction.
coefficient of friction, how much it is given?
0.4.
0.4.
0.4. And what is the value of G? We are supposed to take from the problem.
9.80.
9.8, sir.
9.8 meter per second square. Now, S is known, final velocity is 0 because brakes are applied. Initial velocity we want to calculate, and mu is equal to, so here brakes are applied. Still car is skidded for a certain distance. So as we know, what we know, F is equal to, so if you see applying, so let us applying work energy equation. What is that work energy equation?
F into S.
So let us say force into displacement is equal to
1/2.
1/2
W upon G.
W upon G.
V square minus U square.
V square minus U square.
V square minus U square. Now out of this, now let us see which terms which are known to us.
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
Whether
G.
F is known to us? Yep.
Yes, sir.
No.
No, sir.
no, sir.
No.
F is not known. Whether W is known?
No.
No,
W.
sir.
But what we know?
Yes. G. V.
Displacement.
Okay.
Coefficient of friction.
Coefficient of friction is given. So we should make the use of coefficient of friction. Then how to make the use of coefficient of friction?
F equal to mu.
If this W wet. So what is the formula? Since mu is equal to 0.4, what is the formula for W is equal to in terms of mu?
Mu R.
Mu.
W.
W.
Sir, mu W.
Either
W.
we can say if there is a reaction but body is in motion, so we should directly
W.
we can say mu W. Therefore what it will become, F is equal to mu W. Okay, so if you will write now mu W in the given equation above, put in equation 1, put in equation 1, we can say like this. If you will write this, so mu W into S is how much?
60.
Meter.
Or value of, let us write as it is, then I will put values. 1/2 W divided by G into V square minus U square. Therefore, so here I will write, therefore, so what is the value of mu? 0.4 into W. What is the value of this? 60
Yes.
equal to 1/2 into W. So both side W is there, so it is going to get
Cancel.
cancel. And what about V square minus U square? What is final velocity?
U.
0.
Minus U square.
Minus
U square.
Or I will write 0 square minus u square. Okay. So from this, is it possible to calculate initial velocity which we require? Just check.
Twenty-one point 68.
21.68.
68
Unit will be meter per second.
meter per second.
This will be your answer. Here I have written mu. It is u actually. U. So this will be u, initial velocity. By applying work energy equation, u is equal to 21.68. Have you calculated?
Sir,
or have-
minus.
So what minus indicate? How it comes minus? Minus. Let me check. Minus indicate velocity decreasing or what?
Decreasing.
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 Yes.
21.68. Magnitude is correct. So this is the work energy equation. F into S equal to 1/2 W upon G V square minus U square. If this equation, if you are able to find, it is very simple. Simple. Work energy. This is called work energy equation only. F into S is equal to 1/2 W upon G V square minus U square. So here mu is given 0.4, like this. Understood? Simple one. Very simple. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please take screenshot or write down. We will go next. Next, we will read Yash Raj 56. 56. Those who are not responding, your names I am noting down. Huh? Those who are not responding, I have noted down the list. I am going to discuss personally. Those who are not giving answer or saying yes, no, nothing. So new names I am finding, new names which are unknown to me. Let me, Sunil Kadam, 26. Almost 80% students are almost familiar. At least the names are familiar. 26 roll number. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Read the
Yes,
problem. Read the problem.
A body weighing
Ah.
100 Newton is pushed up a 30-degree plane by a 400 Newton force acting parallel to the plane. If the initial velocity of the body is 1.5 meter per second and coefficient of kinetic friction is v is equal to 0.2, what velocity body will have after moving 6 meter?
What velocity body will have after moving 6 meter? Means what is there? So read the problem for 1 minute. Read the problem for 1 minute. Will you read the problem for 1 minute? Or who will explain? You read the problem for 1 minute. After that, we will see. So let me check again. New member. Ingle, still you are not responded. Ingle, have you read the problem 44? Mahesh Laute, sorry, Shivaji Laute, 48. 48. 48. Shivaji Laute, 48. I am noting the names, those who are not giving responses. Ranjit, 59. Roll number 59. Sohail 63.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are there. Any other? Gaurav.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what it is given? Have you read the problem?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What it is given in the problem? If possible, you can explain Marathi, not necessary to explain in English. So what it is given? Is it possible for you to explain what it is given in the problem?
एक बॉडी आहे सर, त्याचं वेट 300 न्यूटन आहे.
व्हेरी गुड. हा, आणि कुठं आहे बॉडी? हॉरिझॉन्टल सरफेस वरती आहे का इन्क्लाइंड आहे?
Inclined.
इन्क्लाइंड आहे sir.
इन्क्लाइंड आहे. की इन्क्लिनेशन अँगल किती दिलाय?
30 डिग्री.
30 degree.
आणि काय केलेलं आहे?
तर 400
400
फोर्स लावला आहे.
ऍक्टिंग पॅरलल टू द प्लेन, म्हणजे 400 न्यूटनचा फोर्स लावलेला आहे पॅरलल टू द प्लेन.
आणि कोएफिशियंट ऑफ फ्रिक्शन पण दिलेलं आहे.
इनिशियल व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ द बॉडी दिलेली आहे. इनिशियल व्हेलॉसिटी म्हणजे काय दिलेलं आहे?
यू.
U.
यू दिलेला आहे. अजून काय दिलंय? कोएफिशियंट ऑफ कायनेटिक फ्रिक्शन म्यू पण दिलेलं आहे. व्हॉट वी आर सपोज टू फाइंड आउट?
व्ही.
व्ही.
Final velocity.
एस पण दिलेलं आहे.
आणि अजून काय दिलेलं आहे?
यस.
Yes.
Yes is also given. Means very good. Like this, there should be a dissection of problem. So if you will see this, so W is given. How much it is? 300 Newton. Then inclination angle 30. Then 400 Newton force is applied to the body. 400 Newton. Okay. Then parallel to the plane. If the initial velocity, so what is given?
U.
1.5.
1.5 meter per second. Again, what is given?
म्यू.
0.2. 0.2.
Mu
0.2 sir.
0.2. 0.2. And what we are supposed to find? Again, one thing is given, one is missing. What is?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes sir, yes.
Yes is given. And to find, what we are supposed to find?
V.
Final velocity we are supposed to find. So force is given, S is given, U is there, W is also given. Okay. Now, but body is not at the rest, or we can say it is not on the horizontal surface. It is an inclined surface. It is on the inclined surface. So that inclination angle is there, 30 degree. So now if what we can do now, suppose whatever now in diagram you can see there is one block or body whose weight 300 Newton is acting vertically downward. Okay. So there will be reaction by that particular body N. So if you will apply now, let us apply directly. So instead of going into depth, if you will apply work energy equation here, apply work energy equation, directly applying the term which is not known, then we will think how to find that work energy equation. What is work energy equation?
Into displacement.
F into S.
1/2
Upon G.
into
V square minus U square.
V square minus U square. आता बघा बरं काय होईल. What we are supposed to find? V. U is known. Whether W?
Yes.
W is also known. All things are given.
Yes.
Force is also given 400 Newton. All things are there. F into S 1/2.
Yes.
So is it possible? That's why it is given me. So as we know, the work energy equation, by the work energy equation, what we can do, whatever work energy equation, so yep, whatever this force will be there, 400 Newton it is given, but this work energy equation and D'Alembert's principle are used to convert static into dynamic into static, okay, but along the plane and perpendicular to the plane. So frictional force, yep, force now we cannot say, frictional force, so we will say this something like P, force is applied here, we cannot say yep, because frictional, yep stands for in frictional force. Yep, so here we should say P. In what the way we were saying in the our frictional problem, force P is applied to the body, and here what it is shown, yep. Then we have to find this yep. Means in this equation yep is unknown right now. So by resolution we can find yep. How? By resolution. So for the body this is normal reaction in perpendicular to this surface. Perpendicular to surface, it will increase. Means yep we have to find this yep. How? Yep is equal to mu into n. Mu into n, like this. So for that purpose mu is given. So whatever force was applied, it is not yep, it is P. We can say, we were saying P is equal to, what is the way? So this is P is equal to 400. So now F is equal to mu into n. Okay, so in this frictional force, how to find now? Mu and n normal reaction. Now if we will apply, so what will be the angle made by this normal reaction with horizontal here? With the horizontal 60 angle.
60 degree.
60 degree.
60 degree.
As here 90, here will be
60.
60 degree. So if I will say something like this, it is something like this. So how much angle made by this normal reaction with vertical?
30 degree.
30.
30 degree.
This will be 30 degree. This will be 30 degree, or this most common thing we have to remember, which is, what is that? A particular line will make angle with horizontal 60, with vertical it will make 30, 90 minus whatever. So what will be the n in this case? N kiti asel ho ita? Mu is given. We want to find n. How to find n? How to find n? If you will resolve the forces, so this also, what will be the angle made by this 300 force? So if you will hear something like this with horizontal, it is like this only, no? So what will be the angle made by this 300 Newton force with, is it inclined? So if I will increase something like this, what will be the angle made by this? What will be this angle? I have increased the 300 line.
30 degree.
And this,
30 degree.
again it will be 30 degree. Okay, now if I want to find n, what I will do, resolve the forces perpendicular to the plane. So this we will say, this is our inclined plane. So whatever plane is there, this is our inclined plane. If you will resolve this 300 Newton and this n perpendicular to the surface, this surface, what will happen? Equation, what will be the equation? Perpendicular I am saying. What will be the equation if you will resolve? How to resolve? Just check. Perpendicular to the surface or plane, we will say. Perpendicular to surface or plane. What it will become? We want to find n.
300 into cos 30 and 300 into sin 30.
What will be the component of this force? 300 cos. So
30.
okay, so what will be the n? N is acting perpendicular to plane. एवढं तरी इथं लक्षात येतं. N is acting perpendicular to plane act होतंय का? And it is going upward. आता हे आपण XY axis धरला. हा जर X पकडला याला X axis horizontal हा X. N कुणीकडे जातोय? Upward or downward?
Upward.
Upward. So I will write here resolving forces normal म्हणजे perpendicular, normal to plane. Okay, so n will be positive or negative? Positive. So n, what about f? What will be its component? हा जो 300 न्यूटन फोर्स आहे तो पॉझिटिव्ह असेल का निगेटिव्ह? व्हॉट विल बी इट्स कंपोनंट अलॉंग लाईन n? असा जर रिझॉल्व केला मी तर त्याचा काय कंपोनंट येईल इथं?
300 into cos 30
300 into cos 30.
minus
It will be minus
300.
minus 300 cos
30
equal to 0. Okay, so from this, therefore, n is equal to how much? 300 cos 30. What is this value?
259.8. 259.8.
259.8.
0.8.
Yes, sir.
0.98 or 98?
No, sir. Only 8.
Only 8.
8. This will be the 8 normal value n. Therefore, n we know, mu is given. Therefore, f is equal to what will be that? What is value of mu?
0.2.
0.2 into 259.8. What is the value of f?
$51.96.
50?
1.96.
196.
51?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
96. 51.96. Force is there, no Newton.
Newton.
Now whatever equation we are going to apply, work done by the force, how force is applied? Along the inclined plane. The force is applied along the inclined plane. Means whatever work energy equation we are going to apply, it should be along that inclined plane. Whatever work energy equation is applied, that equation, forces here we should not consider. Here F means it is not only one force. This F is means it is not only one force. All forces we have to consider. Work done by all forces. So all the forces into displacement. Means all the forces we have to consider how along this plane or parallel to this plane, I will say. Along the plane and total addition of that forces into displacement. That will be the work done. Like this, we have to apply the equation. So, resolving the forces along this inclined plane. Which forces will come along this inclined plane? Which forces will come if you incline the forces? 400 Newton, whether it will come along this resolve. We are going to resolve or we are going to consider in work energy equation. Which forces? It is not only one force. It is summation of all forces now. So which are the forces?
400 Newton and F.
400 again 300 येईल का? 300?
No, sir.
No, sir.
काय येणार नाही? म्हणजे तो रिझॉल्व करू शकतो का आपण along this plane? Whether its component will come along.
Yes, sir. Component.
Will. Whether F will come.
Yes, sir.
Whether F will come.
Yes.
Okay, it will also come. Means 3, 4. Whether n will come. n ला आपण resolve करू शकतो का along the plane? n is acting perpendicular to the plane x-axis. So is it possible to get? N is acting perpendicular to the plane. What will be the its component along the plane? Simple.
Zero.
It will be 0. It will be 0. So it will not become. So here now we have to apply work energy equation. So firstly we have to resolve all the forces. So 400 Newton, whether it will come positive or negative.
Positive.
It will come positive. So 400. So 300 Newton force. If we will resolve, so vertically downward one component and something like this, it's another component. It will go towards this side. What will be left hand side component of this 300 Newton force? काय असेल हो?
Minus 300 into sin.
Sin 30.
630.
Sin 30. So it will be component minus 300
Sin 30.
sin 30. Okay. Next one. Yep. What is
Minus
the-
here.
Minus yep again. Minus. What is that value we have calculated? Whether we have calculated yep?
51.96.
51.96 into yep into yes. This total yep into yes. Now what is yes? What is value of yes?
6.
6 meters.
6 equal to 1/2 W upon G. What is the value of W?
300.
300.
300 divided by
9.
9.81 into what it is given?
V square.
Minus u square in bracket here. V square we want to find, and here u square is given. How much?
1.5.
1.5. It's square. V square minus u square. From this we want to find v. Just check. Is it possible for you? Only v is unknown in this now. Try to calculate this. Will you tell first me LHS side calculation? पहिल्यांदा LHS calculation सांगताय का? Or is it possible for you to calculate v directly?
1189.86 sir. LHS चे calculation sir.
LHS चं किती येतं?
1188.86.
118.
1188.24.
So 24 is this, sir. 1188.24.
88.24.
1188.24 LHS झाली. So into 2 into 9.81 divided by 300. याचं कॅल्क्युलेशन सांगा किती येतं. Divided by 300. Divided by 300.
77.71.
70.
7.71.
77.71 minus it will become plus 1.5 square. याचं कॅल्क्युलेशन सांगा आता किती येतं. 77.71 plus 1.5 square.
79.96.
How much?
79.96.
79.96.
Yes.
Yes. याचं स्क्वेअर रूट घ्या बरं आता. स्क्वेअर रूट मीन्स इट इज v स्क्वेअर. आता याचं स्क्वेअर रूट घ्या बरं.
8.94.
8.94 is exactly correct. 8.94. More precisely 2 meter per second is correct answer.
Yes, sir.
हे उत्तर आहे. 8.942 is the correct answer.
Yes sir.
If you have did so step by step, if you will make a little mistake, you will come across problem. लगेच problem मध्ये येतात. So that's why I have actually this is calculation steps. That's why I was asking you. So correct answer for this is this. 8.942 is the correct answer. Exactly 8.942 meter per second. Means what it is? what velocity body will have after moving means final velocity. म्हणजे जरी इनिशियल वेलोसिटी किती होती 1.5, once that forceful push is applied 400 Newton, finally it will have velocity 8.94 like this. So what the way D'Alembert's principle and work energy equations are used to solve dynamic problem or to convert dynamic problem into static problem. Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
Shall I give one more?
सर टेस्टची लिंक आली आहे.
सर ISA आहे सर.
Okay, चालू झाली का? Okay,
Yes, sir.
no problem.
लिंक
Then-
आली का?
Okay, we will stop then, no issue.
Thank you.
We'll stop.